Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dom, and today we are checking out the Mophie Juice Pack Plus. This will give you 120% extra battery life on your iPhone 5. It packs a 2100 milliamp battery inside, and it also offers impact resistance, as you can see here at the bottom, because it is a full body iPhone 5 case. We're going to get into this box and check it out. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the back side. As you can see here, there are 4 key elements. It's impact resistant, USB charging, it actually has a standby switch, and it has LED power indicators. Now, it will not sync your device. I have to make that clear. It kind of sucks. So you're going to have to take the bottom of this case off to sync your device, but I'll show you how that works here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and get into the package here. We will just slide the bottom out, as you can see me doing. Pretty simple packaging to get into. Nothing very special going on. There we have the Mophie case in plain view, and we can pull that guy out, and let's get all of the other accessories out of the box here. So you can see we have this little manual here first. Let's go ahead and take a peek at that. This will just give you a brief overview on how to use the case, how to charge it, and stuff like that. Basically just a rundown of the Juice Pack Plus. We also do have a micro USB cable that will allow you to charge the case and the phone right through the case. So you can actually replace your lightning cable with this guy and use the power brick that came with your iPhone 5. So the next thing we have here is a headphone adapter. Now that is because the headphone jack on the Juice Pack Plus is a little recessed, so you're going to need this in order to plug in any bigger sets of headphones, anything that's bigger than the regular ear pods that came with your device. So taking a look at the Juice Pack Plus here, you can see we have the button for the power indicators right there, and then next to that we have an on and off switch, so you can switch it on. You can see the little green label right there, and when we turn it off we have a little red label on the other side. So this is the case. Let's go ahead and stick the iPhone 5 inside, and I'll show you what it's all about. We have to pull off the bottom here. It's kind of tough to get off, so get a good grip on it, pull it off, and then you're ready to stick the iPhone inside of it. Let's go ahead and slide that guy in there. Now, when I'm sliding it in here, as you can see, we have these little nubs here that will keep your iPhone in one place. It won't allow it to wiggle. I actually think that this has a pretty firm grip on the iPhone. It doesn't wiggle around in there at all. And then of course you can slide the bottom back on, plugging it into the lightning port on the bottom of the iPhone 5. So now we're all set to go, and as you can see here, if I turn on the switch on the back, as soon as I turn that on, you'll see that it'll instantly start charging the device. So let's go ahead and flip that on, and as you can see right here, we have instant power. It looks like we have a few bars here, and it will charge up the device using the remaining power on the Juice Pack Plus. Once the device is finished charging, you want to make sure that you flip on that standby switch so that you will not use any more power from the Juice Pack Plus. So taking a look at the side here, we have a covered mute switch followed by covered up volume buttons, and they're covered up with plastic. It doesn't seem to affect the functionality of any of these switches or buttons or anything like that. Works pretty good, and it provides extra protection for your buttons. They're completely covered up. On the other side of the device, we have a big bunch of nothing. See that little crack right there, though? If you don't push this in far enough, it will have that little teeny slit. It already does have a teeny little slit by default, so if that bothers you, I'd stay away from this case, but it doesn't affect the functionality or anything. It's just part of how the case is put together. So on the top side, we have the lock button right here, and as you can see, it works as promised. It unlocks and locks your device. It is a little harder to push down, in my opinion, than the standard lock button, obviously because it's covered up with some protective plastic there, but other than that, it's not too bad. On the bottom side, we have the micro USB port and the headphone jack right there, which you can actually use to plug in that cable that came with the device, and then we do have the speakers relocated to the front side, as you can see right there. So here's this little adapter. You can plug that in case you want to extend that headphone jack, because like I said before, it's a little recessed, so keep that in mind. Now on the back side here, we do have a nice beautiful open cutout for the camera, flash, and backside microphone, and again, like I mentioned earlier, we have this power button that will allow you to see how much power you have remaining on the Mophie Juice Pack Plus, and then you have the little standby switch to the right of that. So when you want to use the Juice Pack Plus, be sure to flip that switch to on or green, and then when you don't want to use it, you can flip it off to the red side, and it will be inactive until you need the power. So as you can see here on the side, we do have a nice rubber grip. It provides extra grip onto your device, which I do prefer over the slippery and smooth aluminum found on the iPhone 5. So that is definitely a plus for this case. Overall, though, I found the Mophie Juice Pack Plus to be a very handy travel companion. I've been using it for the last week while I was on vacation, and it seems to perform pretty well. I can't tell you if for sure it gives you 120% power, but I can tell you definitely that it at least gave me 100% battery life every single time that I used it. It was really hard for me to tell if it was giving me 120% because when I put my phone in there when it was dying, as it was charging, I would be using it. So it wasn't sitting on a table or anything, which obviously would defeat the point of having a mobile battery pack such as the Mophie Juice Pack Plus. But it did give me 100% battery life. I'm extremely happy with the Juice Pack Plus. In my opinion, it's definitely a worthy purchase for your iPhone 5. And if you're interested, you can get it for around $110 to $125. I'll be sure to drop some links down below in the description for you, so go ahead and check that out and let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. This is Dom, and have a great day.